Hey guys, Mikey the 732 review crew back today with another episode of Fringe. Now, as you can see, Eddie and Mike are not here today, unavailable. I tried to schedule for this week and nobody was available, so I'm going to keep watching Fringe. That being said, I'm hoping they're going to be back for the next episodes. I know that this episode is standalone, the next are more important, especially moving into the finale of the season. I will do my best to get them here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. And are you excited for some Fringe? Because I'm excited for this episode. We are going to be starting this one in 3, 2, and 1.
Color and sound check, Milton Stoller wedding.
A wedding? Oh, a Jewish wedding.
Take it easy, Nana. There's no hurry.
You take it easy. This, my regular speed.
This is how David can see you in your dress before the wedding without the bad luck.
This is still bad luck, though, isn't it?
I'm crying now.
Cute. Okay.
Let's not film this part. No, turn it off, turn it off.
The yarmulkes. What do you see, Nana?
Who is that man?
I don't know. Must be from Shelley's side.
No, where's your inhaler? Where is it?
Panic attack?
It can't be.
What is it, Nana?
It's him.
Oh, Nana, what are you talking about?
It's him.
Anna, calm down.
Anna, what's wrong?
What's happening?
What is it? Oh my God! Someone call 911!
The fuck happened? That's crazy. Are they like asphyxiating?
I quite like weddings.
Oh no, he's driving?
So beautiful in white. I won't deny I was never happier. I think she'll call me Dad. Who? Agent Dunham.
Excuse me?
My guess would be no.
Walter also is
Like that. She's just
Polivia
what you
shipper?
need. Doesn't she look lovely, Peter?
You look lovely, Agent Dunham. It's either that or flying lessons.
the driving.
It's definitely asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Airways clear.
But how do they suffocate if the airway's clear?
No fluid in the lungs.
So all the
Okay.
victims they've identified so far are on the groom's side.
All of them are Jewish? Holocaust? Background lore? My family was Holocaust survivors too. My dad's side.
Dreadful. To survive a thing like that. Finish up like this.
Yeah. They survive it?
Oh my God!
Oh, the groom had an inhaler.
Grab it!
That's fucked up.
So they're all blood relatives then?
Yes. All of the victims are direct descendants of Eva Stoller. And anyone not related to her survived.
Walter, oh.
Ostrich. Can you come here, dear? What color is this?
The
Blood?
blood?
No oxygen?
Something has bonded with the hemoglobin in the blood, changing its color and robbing the body of oxygen. I believe these people literally suffocated from the inside out.
Their cells couldn't hold oxygen to transfer?
Walter,
Walter.
No, that might be what killed him.
No, that kept him alive longer than the others.
Steroids. Okay. So if he was having an allergic reaction, the steroids would help, but ow, with blood cells.
She was very upset with someone before. A man. I had never seen him before.
She married into the family. Oh! She's not Jewish.
It's Jasmine.
This one's cinnamon.
Oh.
Can you make it clearer?
I can try. That's the best I can do.
All right, well,
That is interesting. You're right. Hydrogen cyanide.
Cyanide variant? What?
The candle would suggest that it was activated by heat and then dispersed into the air.
well, if it was in the air, how come it only killed some of the guests?
Targeted
Good question.
toxin?
The Nazis I knew this was familiar.
The Nazis?
A weapon capable of targeting specific victims. A wedding is a perfect laboratory. You have your target group, the Stollers, and you have your control group, everyone else.
You're saying that you think this was a science experiment?
That guy who we saw.
If I'm right, this will happen again.
Another wedding?
1 soy latte, 1 orange juice, 2 yogurts.
I'd like a cup of tea, please. And make sure the water's very hot.
Sure thing, what kind of tea?
I don't know. You pick, whichever's your favorite.
Yeah, she's nice, but she always makes us take a nap after lunch.
She's very smart. These days are precious. Soon, all you will have
This is sketchy.
are pictures.
That smells good. Is that cinnamon?
Something like that.
It's sketchy. It's bubbling.
9 victims.
Fuck it, God.
Suffocated just like
That little
the
girl
wedding
better
in
not be dead.
Brooklyn.
You might have to rework that
Oh,
hypothesis,
cool.
Walter.
Oh, her mom. Oh, you didn't use the bag.
about a cup of tea?
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, yes, that would work. Can you help me? That man there, what color are his eyes?
Brown?
It is a targeted toxin.
Is it a master race toxin?
They all have brown eyes.
So what? He's just killing these people to prove that he can?
Perhaps. I'm going to drive us back to the lab.
No.
I think I have an idea.
No.
Walter, why don't I drive?
Is that a Lucky Rabbit's foot?
Excuse me, officer.
He's
That man over
still
there.
here?
His name's Bishop.
You mean Dr. Bishop?
Dr. Bishop. He looks just like his father.
How does he know what his father looks like unless... Is this the eternal youth coming back?
Show and tell, apparently.
This is a molecular model of the toxin. This red
Is it
part
a tail?
since
That.
the Stoller family.
Because he can program the toxin to target whatever group he wants.
Any group with common physical characteristics or genetic similarities.
Seahorse.
Yes.
Why is there a seahorse in this?
Whoever created this was
a
apparently
seahorse.
proud of his work. Toxin itself is quite rudimentary. It's a blend of chromium trioxide and...
Chromium trioxide. That's highly regulated.
Esther, can you...
Dig up any companies that deal with chromium trioxide.
You have to say that. She's so good.
See this?
Seahorse.
That's a carbon chain. It's inert. It's the signature of the creator. Stylized S or a snake.
Actually, looks more like a seahorse to me.
A seahorse. I suppose it could.
Walter?
Das Siebwürtchen. I know who created this toxin.
Hey, Walter. Who is he?
My father,
Well, Walter's father made the virus?
Dr. Robert Bishop.
Wait. Your father?
I told you these Nazi experiments.
Nazi? They're
Father was a
descendants of
scientific
Nazis?
pioneer at the University of Berlin.
Yes, I know. Who came here in 1933, which is long before the Nazis ever took power.
Okay.
It was 1943.
Oh.
Walter, what are you telling me? That my grandfather was a Nazi?
Technically, yes. He worked as a spy for the Allies.
Cool. Good. Good.
And you sure that all those notes were hidden inside of German novels?
Oh, yes. It was the only way he could smuggle them out of Germany when he left.
You're not going to find those books in there.
Peter?
I sold those books. All of them, about 10 years ago.
You sold them. Why?
I needed money.
Money. They were my books. You know how dangerous they were.
The odds that this case has anything to do with your
The
father's
very
work.
thing that he was trying to stop, you put back into the world.
We don't know that for sure.
How else would whoever is doing this have gotten hold of the formula?
Eternal youth? Nazis? So as the viewer, we know that he knows him. Father. Put the apples in the fridge. Walter? What? Trying to get like Walter's DNA off the sweater?
Come on, Bishop. You sold me those books like 10 years ago.
This guy was in the first season? Was this the guy who with the manifesto? We found out through him?
Walter's got heaps of valuable stuff. Why'd you just sell his books?
It was a long time ago.
Spite.
Walter was still in St. Clair, so I
Spite.
wasn't exactly very fond of him at the time.
The name I got is Eric Franco. Lives over in Kendall Square. He struck me as a real weirdo.
Coming from you, that's saying something. I owe you one.
This looks underground. A basement level? I want to remember to go back during that scene because I think I saw a photo on the wall. There's a black and white.
Why don't we just poke around for a bit?
Need a warrant if you're a civilian. Trespassing. Guy's like a Hitler super fan. That one's Hitler with milk.
Freeze! FBI, get down on your knees!
Don't shoot me. I'm not a Nazi. I'm an artist. It's about the banality of evil.
Where are the books you bought from Markham? The German novels.
The ones with all the creepy stuff inside. Well, you're looking at one of them. The contemporary art scene has yet to fully recognize my particular contributions.
I'd like to get these books back.
Collage is for sale. Or I could donate it.
Your grandfather was a fan of mutton art. But I don't think he would have appreciated this.
I'm sorry, Walter.
Apology not accepted. This means the perpetrator didn't get the formula from the books.
No.
He knows from a Nazi.
No match on the killer's DNA, Walter.
Great. More bad news. Telomere degradation suggested that the man was over 100 years old.
Hey, Walter, you said this toxin could be programmed to target any genetic trait, right?
Yes.
Well, could it be programmed to target more than one? Say green eyes and brown hair at the same time. The master race.
Yep. Jesus.
The Nazis' ultimate goal, the purification of
my
the German
God.
people and the white race.
Doggy. Not really a good guard doggy.
Please. You can watch.
That looked like one of those like catering heaters. Oh.
Shipping address is 3340 Eastham Road. Newton, Mass. That's a residential address.
Hope they bring masks. Oh, there was pictures. I don't have to go back. Sweet. Last typewriter? Where's he going? Good.
Are we clear, Agent Doble?
Very safe.
Good.
Oh.
Makes your lab look downright homey.
Schwarze Haut. Braunes Haar.
Hair.
Brune Augen.
Eyes.
Genetic traits. Walter, this is your sweater. Walter?
No.
Get him out of here! We need some help downstairs!
Breathe. Oh, just breathe, Walter. Breathe. Breathe.
Walter, how are you feeling? Why did he go after you?
Perhaps he knew my father betrayed the Nazis.
I know that logo.
UN? The charity event? Brother. Hacking the world tolerance. This is just kind of like extra. On his sweater. They are catering things. Shit.
I want you to take me to the Performing Arts Center. I can stop this.
Here.
Okay, we're looking for the man or the mechanism. Peter, there's a candle on every table.
I know. They've been burning for so long.
There's no victims. He must be using something more potent.
Our advocacy become its own form of oppression, one that unjustifiably takes sides.
Hold on a second.
That no cultures.
Peter?
All of its members of
Hold off on those for 1 second. I think I got it.
We are united by a common.
Wait! I need a paramedic! Bishop!
Traitor! He created one to kill him back? No! Holy shit.
What you did tonight was to use the killer's DNA to target him and only him using his own toxin. If you plan to press charges, then so be it. But I don't regret what I did.
That was murder.
Good night, Dr. Bishop.
Whew.
That man, he corrupted my father's work.
I understand.
No, it was more than that. Family is very important to me. There's nothing I wouldn't do.
Peter in the background. There's nothing he wouldn't do.
What's this?
It's a present. Your father's work. I had Franco give me everything that wasn't totally destroyed.
So, why is he soaked?
Oh, look, Peter. It's your grandfather.
With Hitler? Wow.
You know, there is still one thing that doesn't make any sense. If the formula for the toxin didn't come from your father's notes, how did this guy get it?
Perhaps there are some mysteries that are destined to remain unsolved.
How many Nazi scientists are out there?
Thank you for bringing these back.
He was over 100 years old. That's a pretty good episode, honestly. So I didn't see the guy once. Must have missed him. Curious maybe he was at the charity event and I just didn't see him. But that was a rather good episode, especially just standalone. It gave us a lot of information about the bishop's background story. Walter's father was a Nazi spy for the Americans. Scientist, obviously, it makes sense based on Walter's, morals. Science comes before people in a lot of situations for him, and advancement goes that way. But it seems like he also has a limit, which his father did too. His father instilled good morals in that sense, because sometimes you kind of have to be a bad guy to get information for the good guys. And it seems like a lot of his work was useful. The fudging of the date was interesting too, because it made Peter not think his grandfather was a Nazi until this situation. Because too many questions, you don't want to have too many questions about that situation. Rather interesting episode 2 of the way it ends. There's some things we won't, some mysteries we won't have answers to. Obviously, eternal youth, the whole comment they had earlier about like eternal youth and mysticism, etc., that the Nazis were searching for. This is eternal youth, and they must have found it. Means there may be more Nazis out there. Maybe a bad guy's a Nazi. Who knows? Rather fun episode. Rather terrifying, especially because it was just an amplification of Nazi science used to try to test and test and test until the scientist was able to basically make it work really well. The whole idea of it just being dispersed by heat too is crazy, because he was doing targeted killings. But I feel like if he didn't go so high profile, he could have kept getting away with it for a little bit longer. I don't know how he would do it on a wide scale, which is what he was trying to do. Rather interesting. The idea of suffocating from your lack of body's ability to lack of hold oxygen was interesting too, especially because the inhaler keeping the guy alive, maybe the steroids, did something to counteract it. I can't think of a reason for that, because steroids usually open up the airway. Your lungs kind of, reduce bronchial inflammation. So it shouldn't really have anything to do with hemoglobin, but that's just medical Mikey thinking. God. It was such a crazy episode, and to touch on it slightly, not too much. Yeah, my family is Holocaust survivors. I guess for the first time I'll say this: German Jewish, Polish Jewish, Russian Jewish, on my dad's side, and Italian on my mom's side. So really, really, really bad time for us during World War II, for the most part. A lot of my family fled but we still had people stay. And as a result, we were involved in the Holocaust a little bit. I don't know a lot. My sister is the family historian, but I just know that we were technically, family was lost. Family did escape. To not dwell on that too long, I do love this idea of just crazy Nazi science coming back. It's always a fun topic, and it lets us feel good when we triumph over the Nazis. Walter killing someone at the end, that was a good way to do it. He did save the day by doing so that they couldn't keep propagating these type of things. God, when he comes in and he's just like, yeah, nothing happened, get out of here. That's a good boss, especially because this guy was a Nazi. We want to say, fuck Nazis. Shit if you're a Nazi. God, it feels good to watch Nazis, bite the dust like that. That being said, this episode was quite fun. Walter driving was chaotic, and I liked the little joke of, it was either this or flying lessons. Peter being stuck and trying to open the door was also one of my favorite parts of the episode. I would say that part of my favorite thing about this show is just how chaotic it can be, and then how wholesome it can be at the same time. Peter, in his spite, sold his dad's things. Meet the chaotic Nazi artist guy who's just trying to express himself, and modern art's fucking weird. But it was fun, that guy, because he was definitely a red herring, and good just seeing how he was kind of minimalizing evil was fun. Then just seeing how everything goes in this episode, Walter gets his notes back. Peter tries his best because Walter said Peter will do anything for family. Also, Walter will do anything for family, it seems. And he's starting to accept his dad, especially talking and bonding with him post St. Clair's, if that's the name of the place. Besides that, I'm rather excited to see what's happening. There's a lot of focus on Peter and Walter in these last 2 episodes, specifically. And they're, not Walter doing anything. For example, Walter not want to let Peter die or, go into the other universe. We're going to find out probably. Rather excited. So I'm trying to think of anything else I want to touch on in this episode that would bring some interest for me. Not really sure I had anything else to talk about for this one. The stranger, the watcher, observer, whatever, continues to be elusive to me, and I'm really bad at finding him, even though I try every episode and I watch. And so a lot of times I can't even find him on the rewatch. So they did a good job of, drawing me into the story and making me not pay attention to that. I will say the one thing I like most about this episode, that's just a side note, was the Walter trying to push Olivia and Peter, because what did I say? Polivia was my favorite pairing so far in the show. Besides, just Walter and Astrid as a fun couple, not like a dating couple, but just fun. I think they're cute when they get along very well. But Peter and Olivia would be a good group to get along. It's just Peter was trying to date her sister, so it's awkward a bit. But it also feels like, even though we do talk about her sister sometimes, she's been kind of phased out. But I'll keep watching. We'll find out. Now, hopefully the guys do join me for the rest of this. I do have a lot of fun with this, and they do too. But hoping that I can get time for them to join me. Thanks for joining me in Fringe. Let me know how you like the solo reaction to Fringe, because regardless of what's happening, I'm going to finish this series, and I'm having a good time with it. I appreciate everyone for joining me. I'm Mikey, signing off. Check out Patreon for full length of this. Let me know in the comments below your favorite part of this, any good theories, anything that you've been enjoying, and what you thought the first time you watched this episode, because sometimes a good old Nazi episode, fun one, especially when we get to kill them. Bye.